Hi students, because of the coronavirus COVID-19, we have to discuss online classes only. So, already we have completed some topics. Today let's discuss about structure determination of abitic acid and stereochemistry. Okay? Okay students, so it is the abitic acid structure. So, it has three rings. Okay? And it has two double bonds. It has two double bonds, and another one is isopropyl group and two methyl groups, and one is carboxylic acid. So this is the abitic acid structure. So the first point, molecular formula. So molecular formula of abitic acid is C20H30O2. Okay, now second point, by the usual test abitic acid is found to possess two double bonds, is it right, which is formed by hydrogenation, forms tetrahydroderivatives, right, and a tertiary carboxylic group. It is tertiary carboxylic group. Okay, right. Now third point, what is the second point is what? It has two double bonds, that is two double bonds, and another one is what? Tertiary carboxylic acid. Next, third point, on dehydrogenation with sulfur or selenium, abitic acid forms an aromatic hydrocarbon which was identified as 1-methyl 7-isopropyl phenanthrene. What is that? 1-methyl 7-isopropyl phenanthrene. It is also known as rethene by oxidative degradation. Okay, right? So this is the third point. So now, how is the rethene? Let's discuss. Now, rethene, structure of rethene. So it is also known as 1-methyl 7-isopropyl phenanthrene. So it is the position of 1-methyl 7-isopropyl. This is the phenanthrene. Okay. So now degradation of rethene. First, oxidation of rethene with chromic acid gave rethene quinone like this. Okay, which an oxidation with alkaline permanganate. So alkaline means base. Potassium permanganate gave this product. Okay, this product, which an oxidation with dichromate, potassium dichromate, forms this one. So it has number is the third structure. It has fourth structure. So with the oxidation with what is it? Potassium dichromate, right? Oxidation with potassium dichromate gave fourth. When heated with concentrated aqueous potassium hydroxide, okay, when heated with concentrated aqueous potassium hydroxide of this structure, heat forms, okay, fifth one. It is the fifth one. Okay, whenever fourth compound is heated with potassium hydroxide, forms fifth compound, as well as on heating of fourth compound, okay, the removal of carbon dioxide forms fluorinone, okay, as well as on heating of fifth compound forms biphenyl or diphenyl. Okay, so all these reactions can be explained and written by taking 1 methyl 7 isopropyl phenanthrin as the structure of retin. Okay, so it is the fourth point. Now fifth point, come to the third structure. We have to identify the position of isopropyl group. Position of isopropyl group was established by fusing with potassium hydroxide. Okay, forms. So what is the difference between these two? Like this, these forms 4 isopropyl biphenyl. So here removal of OH group and here also ring opened, forms 4 isopropyl biphenyl, followed by oxidation forms biphenyl 4 carboxylic acid. Okay, biphenyl 4 carboxylic acid. So now, so forms biphenyl 4 carboxylic acid, indicating that isopropyl group in retin is present at position 7th, right, which has become position 4 in biphenyl, that is 4 carboxylic acid. Okay, so the isopropyl group of abitic acid present at a 7th position. So this is the retin structure. So the formation of retin from the abitic acid suggests that the latter has retin carbon skeleton. Okay, now as the abitic acid has 20 carbon atoms, the position of 18 of which have been established by retin formation, right, isn't it? So hence, for elucidating the exact structure of abitic acid, we must know first one, the position of tertiary carboxylic group. Second one is the position of the angular methyl group. Third one, position of the two double bonds. Okay, so first one, what is that position of carboxylic group, right? By identify the following set of reactions, okay, on abitic acid for establishing the position of tertiary carboxylic group. So first, the abitic acid, which is react with methanol in the presence of HCl, forms methyl abatate, which one reacts with ethanol in the presence of sodium, forms abitinol. So this abitic acid, it has carboxylic group, which is react with methanol, forms this methyl carboxylate. So and which is react with ethanol, forms which group is converted into methanol group. So it is known as abitinol, and which is react with PCl5. First removal of water takes place. After then Wagner-Merwin rearrangement forms like this. Okay, which the abitinol which converts into, after conversion, that is after rearrangement, Wagner-Merwin rearrangement, forms methyl abitin, which is react with sulfur. So it is the which is used for dehydrogenation. So forms homoretin. Now since homoretin C19H20, it is the molecular formula of homoretin, which contain 1 CH2 more than retin. So the retin formula is C18H18. It is the retin formula, but homoretin formula C19H20. Means what? Homoretin, which contain one more CH2 group than retin, and on oxidation with alkaline potassium ferric cyanide. What is that? Alkaline potassium ferric cyanide gives phenanthrene 1,7 dicarboxylic acid, right, which is converted into acid group. It is also converted into acid group, as well as retin also, which is react with potassium ferric cyanide, gives same product. Okay, same product which has been confirmed by synthesis. So homorotin in which it is the alkyl group which is converted into carboxylic group, as well as methyl group which is also converted into carboxylic group. So the position of ethyl group in homorotin suggests that the carboxyl and methyl groups are present on the same carbon atom in abatic acid at C1 carbon, right, at C1 carbon. So the formation of ethyl group in homorotin can be explained by assuming that abitinol first undergoes dehydration and then Wagner-Merwin rearrangement. Okay. Now what about position of angular methyl group? Let's discuss now. Okay, so this is the let it is a abatic acid, okay, on which on oxidation with potassium permanganate, okay, gives 2 tricarboxylic acids, okay, one of which selenium dehydrogenation gives, okay, selenium dehydrogenation gives metaxylene, okay, and the other is 1,2,3 trimethyl benzene. It is also known as amimilitine. Now let's discuss about position of double bonds. Okay, already we know that how many double bonds are there. There are 2 double bonds are present in abatic acid, which is reacted with hydrogenation, forms tetrahydroderivatives. So it has 2 double bonds. So where is the position? So whenever abatic acid forms an adduct with malic anhydride at above 100 degrees centigrade in the presence of H plus ion. So in the presence of H plus ion, its conjugation is the conjugation is there. So the double bonds are shifted here to here, and this double bond shifted to here, forms like this. Whenever which is react with malic anhydride, we know that malic anhydride structure, that is CO. Okay, so this is the right. So this is the formation of adduct. So this is known as Diels-Alder reaction. Already we know that. So Diels-Alder reaction. Okay. So now let's give the numbering. It is first position, second position, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. It is 9. It is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, 14. So now where is the double bonds present? May be present before rearrangement. So maybe the 7, 8, between 7 and 8, and 13 and 14. Is it? So abatic acid on acidic permanganate oxidation gives, okay, that is isobutyric acid as one of the products, which indicates that one of the double bonds must be present in ring C, right, in ring C, either between 6, 7 or 7, 8, right. The former possibility is discussed since it will give angular conjugated structure, right? And hence one of the double bond must be present between 7 8. So it is the position of 7 and it is 8, okay, another double bond present between 13 and 14th position. So thus on the basis of the above points, abitic acid assume the following structure, right? So this is the abitic acid structure. It has two double bonds in the position between 7 and 8 and 13 and 14, and it has one isopropyl group, two methyl groups, one is carboxyl group. So this is the angular methyl group. So what about stereochemistry? So we have observed it, where is the chiral carbons are present, maybe how many chiral carbons are present. You can observe here where is the positions may be present at C4. So it is the one is the C4, okay, and another one is C5, and next maybe there is a chance C9, right, and another one is C10. So is there any choice? No. So there are a 4 chiral center, that is C4, C5, C9 and C10. Okay, so the possible stereoisomers are, we know that is calculated by 2n formula, so which is equals to 2 to the power of 4, which is equals to 16 isomers may be possible, that is 8 pairs are possible, right? So this is the angular methyl group. How to confirm? Abitic acid and oxidative degradation gives two tricarboxylic acids. Already shown. So already show you that is the abitic acid which react with the potassium permanganate forms two tricarboxylic acid. It is one, another one is heat is. So the formation of these two tricarboxylic acids, which indicates the angular methyl group and carboxylic groups are trans to each other. Okay, angular methyl group and carboxylic groups are trans to each other. So this is the abitic acid stereochemistry. Okay students, I hope this topic understood this topic. Thank you.